Greetings. I hope you're all feeling very well this fine evening, as the Anserine Association is back today with some kind of madness. Christmassy madness. We put the mess in Christmas. So, before we go into the action, we have two new faces in the Anserine Association and also our old friend, Lord Jacobs the Sway Black, who you might know from previous experiences. So, let us start with a short introduction before we jump right into the action. Mhm. Luke, do you want to tell us more about Lord Jacobs, as some people might not have heard of you, of our viewers, especially the new players, so they know what they're
Yes.
dealing with.
I think I'm frozen again, which is weird.
Ah,
We're here.
But the name is Lord Jacobs Black. I'm human, mysterious, a rogue, and also a bit of a sorcerer. I am also a noble, hence the name Lord Jacobs Black. And I got bored of my noble life, so I joined the association to have some adventure. Yeah, that's about it.
Golf claps.
Yep. Okay. Next up, we have Rob, who is playing Valentine Feyheart.
Hi, this is Valentine Feyheart. I'm a level 1 bard, as you see at the moment. Half Dro elf, although I don't tell that to many people. And you might have heard of me in the papers, and I assure you all those accusations are false. I did not sleep with her. She slept with me. There's a difference.
That's great.
I like you already.
That's great.
Oh my. Okay. And our last party member for today is Kevin as Airoth Tearful.
Hey, it's me, ya boy. Another cleric. But this time I'm a tempest. And also I'm a variant human because feats are amazing. I've just decided I'm tired of sitting around in this church doing nothing. So I'm gonna go be an adventurer to do something in the name of my god, the Seamother.
Okay. Cool.
You do nothing in a church?
Praying is overrated.
Praying's overrated. Action is more my language.
I do a different kind of praying, if you know what I mean.
You watch yourself.
Shrimp buffets. I mean, I don't know what you were thinking about.
Okay. So, for all you viewers, as you might already know, you can use channel points to give our party people's inspiration, or make several stuff happen. And yes, Luke, you were right. I should have checked my list because I will have to check it twice now, and I will have to activate those sexy rewards.
Wait, why? Is somebody coming?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Danger.
Now we have channel point redeems in this on this channel that can actually give you inspiration. Oh, inspiration is already active. That's nice.
Nice.
We can get a prop challenge.
I'm already feeling very good.
Costume
This is-
change.
Costume. Oh, wait.
No thongs, please.
Nah,
It's too cold.
funny
Well,
hats only.
Make sure it doesn't happen to me, okay?
Name the next NPC. Why didn't I deactivate them for Dark Souls? That's strange. Okay, mute. I might deactivate mute. Word ban. Well, okay. One more try. Also not applicable today. In game.
I saw the silence.
Yeah. That should do it. Okay. Now everything's in order. You should be able to redeem. For inspiration, just input part of the character or player name, and it should work automatically. And if not, I'll just fix it myself. Okay. All right. Now, for today's adventure, as we start, let me try this. Our music today is also sponsored by Dark Fantasy Studio. No, not sponsored. I bought them in a Humble Bundle a while back. But yeah, great
So you
deal.
sponsored
Would
them.
buy again. I'm not sponsored at all. I gave them my money to use it on stream.
This is no sponsor.
But it was worth it, and I would recommend. Hopefully, I used the right playlist. Okay. So, our story today starts once more on board of a ship, as the Anserine Association has been tasked with going to the Sunbirth Festival and bringing them a goose that will be, sort of ceremonially shared among the people. And
Oh,
okay,
I'm sure he's just restarting.
yeah, technical difficulties.
no good.
All right. Oop, not yet.
He's probably got sound issues.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yep, we hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
And I'll have to move the cams around again. Let me wait.
Sorry, don't know why it keeps freezing.
No
This
problem.
code doesn't like me apparently.
All good, all good.
Ah.
It never works out.
Oh.
It's the same as last time when I tried to turn my camera on and off again. I
There we
couldn't
go.
hear you, which is weird. But
Mm.
who knows?
Nobody knows. Not even my gods know.
Nobody knows what I feel without sound. Okay. Where was I?
We were on a boat, I do believe.
Exactly. So, in the Winterhelm Islands, a country about north of the continent, where the town of Honkington, where the guild is situated, to the north of the continent your guild is on, there are a few islands known as the Winterhelm Islands. The Winterhelm Islands are known for their harsh, cold climate and a few rivaling warrior clans that are usually at war. Not a very welcoming place. But once a year, at the Sunbirth Festival, a festival that is dedicated to Lakshya giving birth to the sun, as in one of their legends, they all come together to celebrate the birth of the sun and the return of day. So this time is always near the end of the year, when the nights there are longest, before the night that lasts for a few days is over. They come together to celebrate, to drink together and for a few days forget their wars. During this festival, it is important. One important ceremony is the Goose Feast, where the three rivaling clan leaders will share a goose as their meal. The goose has to have the whitest of feathers and the brightest of beaks. It should represent Lakshia's brilliant light. It is then offered by Hunter Klaus, the hunter who protected the goose, the golden goose that would become the sun in the story they were told. This year, the Anserine Association has been tasked to deliver the most beautiful goose from of the country to those islands and help with the festivities, or rather take part in it. So, each of you, why did you decide to join this delivery mission?
Well, with me, I guess it was just simply I needed to get out of that bloody church and actually do some fighting in the name of the Seamother. That's all I just want to do. Do good actions in the name of my goddess.
Well, for me personally, I heard a party in Christmas or something, and I remember that at home, in the castle, in the palace, we always drank a lot on Christmas. So yeah, I came for the booze mostly.
Wow. And as for me, Valentine, I of course came at the prospect of doing good community oh, who am I kidding? I came for my own reasons. I am trying to get away from a dark and mysterious past that I hope will not catch up to me. And I figured putting some good points in my name wouldn't hurt. It's all marketing,
Good.
you see.
Very, very well. The ship draws closer, and in the distance you can already see the bonfire. Whoop. Unless, of course.
Oh, I
There
thought
we
that was
go.
a volcano for a second.
The bonfire. You can already hear the sound of deep, heavy drums that grow louder the closer you get. You see a brightly lit place in the distance, encircled by tents filled with brightly colored barrels containing intoxicating drinks. As you draw closer, you can see the people beating on huge iron drums and people dancing around a big bonfire. You carry the goose on a cart, and a woman comes running towards you. This is wait, wrong layer. There we go. You're guessing it's Stralving Ylvirsdottir, the woman you were supposed to deliver the goose to. She looks kind of in distress. Ah, thank God you're here. Thank Laxia. Something terrible has happened, and we might need your help with something else after all.
What is it? I can
This doesn't sound like I'm gonna get a drink.
A woman in distress is music to my ears. What is it, my fair lady?
It doesn't
Well-
sound right.
Well, I'm sure you can drink after this whole issue has been resolved, but Hunter Klaus has gone missing.
God, are you crying?
Yes.
Is that snot
Rest-
coming out of your nose?
Just don't.
You see, without Hunter Klaus, the ritual will not be able to take place, and if it doesn't take place, then there might be bloodshed on Sunbirth Eve.
Does that mean no drinks?
No.
Yes, it might also mean the end of many lives, unnecessary end of many innocent lives. People not even involved in this stupid war that has been going on for generations.
Well, where is he gone?
Well, guess we
I
better
don't-
search him then.
I don't know. I think he was kidnapped. There were signs of a struggle.
Oh, okay, where?
Guess this means we have to investigate then. If this is the case, then we might have something on our hands.
I can lead you to his tent.
Please do.
Please,
Sure,
we
take
will
us
will
there.
reward you, of course. But please look into this. Okay, so and please also don't tell the others here. They might be, well, it might lead to a problem if people find out that he's gone missing. I don't want to
Your
ruin
lips are
this
sealed.
these festivities. I've so far only included my closest friend.
Well, if that's the case, then we really will have a difficult time finding out what really happened. But no matter, I'm sure the three of us can work it out together.
So
Very well. Lead us to the tent and
Yeah.
let's see what we can do.
Yes,
I will.
please.
she sort of checking that nobody notices you as far as possible. She leads you to a tent a bit away from the festivities. It looks like the table has been flipped over, and there are a few scratches on the ground, like somebody has been dragged away.
Scratches? Can we take a closer look at that?
Yeah, sure. Roll investigation, please.
+0 on that one.
Right.
That's not good.
That's a 17.
Nice one. Okay, so you search the signs of and what it's telling you, it's there has been a struggle here. It seems like somebody has been fighting back against being dragged away, and the scratches you are seeing are actually drag marks from someone most likely being grabbed by the chest and being pulled backwards for a while. There have been at least two of them because the marks stop after a short bit, and yeah, you also can see some cart marks leading away to the harbor here. Near the cart marks, you find 10 gold coins as well as a black rock of sorts.
I discreetly pocket those. A black rock, you say? Is it coal?
Yeah. No, it's not coal. It seems to really be some sort of rock.
Well, I say, it looks like definitely was a struggle here, and it looks like Klaus made these marks, these scratch marks here as he was being dragged away. It looks like two people were on him.
There was cart marks like going out from the tent, like moving away to the festives, right?
Yeah, away from the facilities to the harbor. Yes.
Do you have any log of who came in with what carts?
No, there. We were busy. There could have been anyone.
Oh, so people can just come in and out of here without nobody asking questions.
Yes, it is.
Right.
After all, there are people from all three clans here tonight. People that usually fight each other. So, well, there wouldn't be any use to check who is who. That's
Makes sense, but
Okay, so is this tent kind of? Are there other tents around it? Could somebody have heard something or?
yeah, there are a few, but they seem to be empty at the moment.
Okay, so how long has your hunter been gone then?
I don't know. I've been looking at for him about 1 hour before you arrived. I mean,
So not very long.
the feast
Yeah,
will be tomorrow, so we still have a little bit of time. But yeah, I wanted to check on him to see if he needed anything.
Lord Jacobs, Lord Black, excuse me.
Yeah, no worries.
How's your discerning eye?
Okay, quite good. I believe so.
Do you think you can track a cart to where it's going?
we could follow that, so that we would follow
Well,
what happens to.
I can-
I'd say.
I can certainly try.
Okay. Valentine gives him an inspirational wink and say, "Good boy. Let's give that a shot, dear chap."
DM, what would you like
Yes.
me to roll for that?
Depends on how would you like to look for it. I mean, I would accept nature for tracking or investigation if you really just want to check for marks. Or, yeah.
Okay, I guess investigation would
Or
work.
perception, but that would have a higher difficulty.
I'm gonna go with perception because I have the highest bonuses there.
Oh yeah. What is it like? Pitch black out, or is this like during the day?
Oh yeah, because if
It's
it's pitch black, I
dark.
can't see.
Well,
Oh,
both actually. It is night, and it has been night here for 2 days, and tomorrow will be the last day of the night,
All right.
Ah,
so to
So
speak.
on top of
So I
inspiring
will-
Lord Black, I'd like to put out some dancing lights to help him see.
thank you.
Yeah. With
Okay.
that, I will also. I will hold out my. I will pull out my warhammer and just tap the top of it, and I will cast light on it.
Wow, it's amazing what you can achieve if you have a team that actually knows what it's doing. Okay, so I'm gonna go roll perception.
All right.
Just
Don't forget, you
Oh.
also have the
Inspiration.
bardic
1d4.
inspiration.
yes.
1d6.
roll-
Excuse me.
Yeah, roll d6 on top of that.
Yeah.
I lean over to the Tempest cleric and say, "My light's bigger,"
Don't do it.
and I have more of them. Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Okay. You follow the marks for a while. They
Yeah.
definitely lead down to the shore. It seems like away from the harbor though, but where they lead you, it's shallow enough that a small boat could have left here. The cart is also standing there, but no sign of Klaus or his assailants.
Could I possibly investigate the cart for like scratch marks or like any like signs of like a struggle, like spit, hair, anything?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. That is an 18.
Yeah, it's You find a few signs of struggle, but well, it doesn't seem that he struggled too much when he was on the cart. Most likely, he was unconscious or in other way restrained. You find a few mm, remnants of rope on on the cart, um, as well as a bit more of those small black rock pieces.
Okay.
Oh.
So are we thinking that somebody took him somewhere
I'll
by
pick,
boat?
I'll pick up a black rock and say, "This seems like this will be something that we will have to keep track of. These black rocks. These will most likely lead us to our captive that we need to rescue."
Sorry,
Okay.
Lord Black, what were you saying?
So are we thinking that somebody took him away by boat?
That could be possible.
Okay.
Probably blackjacked him on the back of the head too.
Yes.
But unfortunately, the trail ends here.
And it's
I'd like
very
to look at the. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's quite hard to track a boat.
That's why I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the young lady's name.
So it is Stralving.
Strowling.
Okay.
Stralving. Stralving.
Yeah.
Okay, my dear
Okay.
Stralving. What are the other ports from here?
Well, there are a few islands all around here. The biggest ones, of course, this one is the biggest of the islands. But there's also the smaller ones. Where did I
Can you
notice
tell us a
them?
little bit more about them? Any activity on those islands?
There shouldn't be too much right now, since most of the people should be gathered here. I mean, of course, there is still a few left on the other islands, but hey, I don't think anyone would miss the opportunity of this festival. And
Well,
of
if you
course,
don't
there
mind me
is.
saying, I think somebody is planning on missing it.
Did you find something?
These black
Yeah.
rocks, and I'll show one of the black rocks. We found one at the tent, and now we found one here.
Oh,
Seems like these must be some sort of trail for us to follow.
I know those rocks. Those are volcanic rocks from Grinchmill Island.
Which one is that one?
It is a very small island. Nobody lives there. It has also an active volcano, so it's not that safe to live there. But wait, there is one person there. She's an old hermit. I'm not in.
Is this hermit friendly?
Well, she keeps to herself. She's has some sort of secrets, I guess. She likes her privacy. She likes to be on her own. I don't think she has anything to do with this. What should she gain from it?
Well, then I'll
Insight
ask you
check.
this. Oh, go ahead. Yep.
Yeah, please go ahead.
13.
Okay. Well, she seems honest enough. There is no, there is an obvious doubt in her voice. Like she really strongly doubts that this woman has anything to do with.
That's fair. I believe her. Let me ask you something, Straubing. Has this old hermit attended any of the Sunbirth festivals in the past?
No,
Hmm.
never.
You see a
I mean,
connection there.
she's she's a loner basically. She just keeps to herself, stored away in her tiny hut.
Well,
Would
She
she
either
doesn't
even
way,
like human company at all. I visited her once, and
well, it's a good thing I'm not human.
This is complicated.
How does she think of elves, by chance?
Oh,
I don't think she makes any difference between any humanoid races. I mean, I haven't talked to her that much. The only conversation we had was she told me to leave her island and leave her to her solitude. She didn't even accept the food I brought her out of kindness.
Well, it sounds like if she's not responsible for it, she might have seen who is.
but the question is, how would we get her to trust us? That's going to be the difficult part.
Are there any people? Is there any humanoid person that she trusts, that she knows, or is she just completely alone?
I mean, I think I saw a fox somewhere, but no other person. It
I
looked
can't
like
disguise myself as a fox.
I was actually going to suggest that. I have a disguise kit, fellows. I can probably disguise myself as a fox.
I mean, fox is pretty small. I don't know if that's. I
That's
have a spell for that
That
too, but
Hey, if there are huge dogs, there could be huge foxes.
I
True.
don't know for certain that comparison.
Well, anyway, that's just, a spur of the moment type of thing. It probably won't be my first thing. I think we need to go over to that island, commission a boat, and ask some pointed questions.
how far is it
Yeah.
to the island?
well, it's about an hour or two, maybe.
Okay, thought we could swim, but
Well,
I guess that's.
Well,
I am
we of
not
course will
swimming.
offer you a boat. I can
Oh, that
I can offer you a boat if you need anything else. I also have these healing potions that might help you, and she
How
hands
many?
you 3 healing potions.
Yes.
yeah, I'll
Excellent.
take one. Thank you.
One each. Thank you.
I'll take one as well.
Any other
So,
help that you might be able to render us?
what are you thinking of?
Hmm. Would you like to come with us?
Please do a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Okay.
Yep.
That's what I'm here for.
Hmm,
8. Damn.
I might. I can come with you, of course. But do you think I can really help? I mean, I am.
Well,
bit-
depends. What do you think you are
Well-
proficient at?
I am a priestess of Luxia. I might be able to help you.
Are we talking like the healing
With-
sort of help or the hurting sort of help?
I
Uh,
prefer healing.
And welcome aboard.
Deal to
I see no
Healing.
problem with this whatsoever.
Whatever the
Of course,
one
we do have a
have,
priest of the Seamother here, and I tap Airoth on the shoulder. But I think he prefers electrocuting things.
Just gives you like the stank eye.
Kevin, real quick, just to let you know, when you're in character voice, it's kind of hard to hear you
Oh, sorry.
because you're kind of like mumbling or muttering. Yeah. So
Oh,
just
sorry.
up the volume. Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. Okay, I'll just get my mic closer then for that.
Well, I'm playing to your strengths, Airoth. Anyway, welcome aboard. Let's go ahead and commission that boat then.
Okay. She leads you to a small boat, and a grumpy guy is standing next to it. Oh, Gunmar. These friendly people need your boat because of the thing we discussed earlier. Of course, Hunter Klaus. Ah, he's my cousin, you know. I hope he comes back safe. Is there
You
anything
and
I
your
can
cousin
help you
get
with?
along?
Oh, I love my cousin, of course.
I lean over to
He's-
Airoth. What do you think?
Inside check.
Exactly. Insight this asshole.
13.
Well, he seems honest enough.
All right.
Well, I guess we can get any help we get, so I suppose this will have to do now.
Well, what is the boatman's name?
Gunmar.
Well, Gunmar, if this is your cousin, then you have a stake in making sure he gets back safely, don't you?
Yes, of course.
Would you like to join us?
All right.
I know
I
we
guess-
need more hands and
if
anything
Straving's
that we can
coming,
use to
then
help is good.
yeah, I might join you too. Let me get my axe.
Please do. There we go.
Mo-
Valentine rubs his hands together. Excellent. It's all coming together.
We could always use more hands, and we got 2 more pairs.
Yeah,
Well,
this is
if anything
definitely a
tries to
hand
attack
job, if you know
us-
what I mean.
I just shoulder him.
What? I don't understand what the offense is for. All I said, it was a... And he just nudges me again.
Okay.
Stop with the jokes, please. We're here to save someone and not to make lollygagging jokes.
I mean,
Lollygagging, and I snicker.
if you're gonna save someone, you might as well have fun on the way. Yeah. Am I right?
I am so tempted to just say unarmed strike.
You will probably hit me. My AC is dirt low.
It hurt considering you're level 1.
Yeah.
3. Just
Okay. Gunmar
Right,
comes
so we have
back after a
Smarling
while.
and Stralving, sorry, and Gunmar.
Straving is very confused about your conversation, doesn't really get any of it. Gunmar comes back with a big axe over his shoulder.
Is
All right.
Gunmar like built? Is he like strong looking?
Yeah, he's looks like a capable warrior.
how tall?
Like 1 meter 80.
Pretty,
I don't
pretty
speak
okay.
English.
Pretty tall.
185. So yeah.
Well, Gunmar, after we save your cousin, if you're ever looking for some work, I know someone who could use a bodyguard. And I wink at him.
Thanks for the offer, but my place is here on these islands.
Of course. Well, let's get going then.
Right. I'll take
Okay.
the charge in front, considering I know my way around boats.
Okay,
How
so
so?
I say that, and then he's not and then Airoth is actually not proficient at all in water vehicles. Bit ironic.
all right. You make your way by boat, and soon in the distance you can see a dark volcanic island, and on top of the huge volcano mountain, you see an ominous red light that seems to be coming from there.
Would I know what this would kind of like mean at all, or would that have to be a roll?
I don't know. What do you want to roll?
I guess I kind of want to say
Religion?
religion, but I don't think this would be religious in nature.
Okay.
But would it count as religion?
Yeah, try.
Okay.
Mm,
6.
Sorry.
There's nothing really that comes to mind in this case.
That just seems ominous. That's not good.
Yeah, I knew a person who looked at me with eyes that shined like that.
I'm assuming scornfully.
You know, I'm not really sure anymore. It might have been in the fit of an amorous love, or it might have been scorn.
I should have hoped it was gone.
Have you looked at me? I am beautiful. Nobody could scorn me such.
You look like a shipwreck.
I'm gonna back away.
On the tiny boat.
Lord Black, do I look like a shipwreck to you? And I just like kind of like throw my silver hair over my shoulder.
I'm just rubbing my forehead at this point. Just
Okay, so I'm gonna stay out of this, but just I mean, a shipwreck looks like a shipwreck, so I mean there's a logic problem here. But
Okay, Lord Black is of the more literal mind, Airoth, so your analogy does not hold.
oh, fine. You win this one.
To the DM, how do the waters look? Is it like ice flows and things like that?
Yeah, there's a bit ice floating around. It is very cold, but there's not as much ice closer to the island. And yeah, you can see the black rocks of Winterhelm Island by now. A dark sense of foreboding overcomes you. You hear the quiet cries of seabirds on the rocks above, and accompanied by the creaking of branches and twigs as the wind carries them. You feel
I'm assuming about that. How long is the boat trip?
well, about 2 hours, so or one and a
Yeah,
half.
during that
one and a
time,
half.
once my light spell like checks out, I immediately check it back in. But this time instead of on my warhammer, it's going to be on my shield that's on my right arm.
You're left-handed?
Yes.
Interesting. I know somebody who would pay good money for a left-handed priest like you.
dead or alive?
I will.
I think alive motor function is very important.
I see.
Just.
I do keep my dancing lights up, but I have them play around Airoth, just kind of like dancing annoyingly around him.
The light spell, it'll be emanating from my shield on my right arm instead of the warhammer on my left.
I know, but I'm saying my dancing lights are gonna be playing around you. Really annoying. Kind of like me showing off. Anyway.
Airoth just ignores it.
Okay.
So I'd like to ask us. Gosh, I'm sorry, the name is really hard. Stralving. I'd like to ask Stralving if she could tell us anything more about the island.
That'd be a good idea, considering we don't know what's on the side of ourselves.
It is.
Ahead.
It is uninhabited, unless you count the hermit that's living there She's been living here for a few years.
Wait, Stralving. Define inhabiting, because what you might say uninhabited might not be correct.
Well, I don't know. I never heard of anyone living here. Only.
What about anything?
I mean, there might be monsters in the mountains. After all, it is an island that hasn't been touched by any of us because, well, some people say it's been cursed. Other people say that, well, there are incredible dangers in there, and of course, the volcano is also very active from time to time.
And you didn't consider telling us this before we departed?
I did.
I suppose it's better late than never.
She did say it was active.
No, I mean the whole cursed part and monsters and dangerous.
Oh well.
I didn't realize you were concerned with that, Lord Black.
Any sort of preparation.
Well, I'm obviously
in this endeavor.
I'm obviously not concerned for myself. I can handle myself, but maybe then we shouldn't have brought these two strays along,
That's a fair point.
Strays. Do you not see the arms on this man? And I actually force Gunmar to flex and like try to wrap my hands around his meaty arm. And I'm like, look at this man. He is marvelous, an Adonis. My
I
God.
just to like ignore it, I just like pull out like a journal. I just like start writing stuff down to like this current endeavor.
And
Okay.
this young woman, she could heal with her eyes alone. They're hardly strays, Lord Black. Find some soul in your heart, or some heart in your soul.
Wild mother, please just let. I just screwed up. I said a wild mother instead of Seamother.
All right.
That's blasphemy. Yeah, you get struck by lightning.
Oh, a wave just takes him from the boat and
Oh, there goes Airoth. Died at level 1.
I managed. Seamother, just don't let us down.
Well, they
Oh,
both blush after the compliments. But yeah.
I hope to have inspired them without actually inspiring them.
Who knows?
Anything else they could tell us about the island?
Well, the curse is but a fairy tale. They say that the village
What's
from
the
the
curse?
story used to be on this island, and that it was it had lots of trees growing there back in the day when the sun was born, but that it was it was cursed because of the planned sacrifice of the golden goose. That was the only time that Laxia would have actually feel the people her wrath. But to be honest, I am very sure that this is nothing but a fairy tale, because I know my goddess and she would never curse an island to be like this.
All because the golden goose was not sacrificed there?
No, it almost was sacrificed. See, the story of the Sunbirth was that the Hunter Klaus, who is like an ancestor of our today's Klaus, or well, at least that's what they say. It never really isn't told if he had children after all. But he was an old hunter back in the days when the sun did not exist and it was always night, and the moon was the only light that illuminated the world. And he found this goose and saved it from a fox, but it was already mortally wounded. Since he hadn't eaten for quite some time, and the goose was dying anyways, he thanked Laxia, who was the daughter of the moon, for the meal, and in turn Laxia gave him a golden goose chick that would light the world around him. But the people from his village did not like this, or they thought it was meant to be sacrificed to the moon, and that's why they tried to sacrifice it. And well, the hunter gave his own life to save the chick, and the chick flew away, and it flew to the sky, and it became brighter and brighter, and that is how the sun was born. And to this day, they say that the sun is being chased by the moon for this reason alone. But yeah, I don't think that Laxia made this place barren.
DM, could I make a religion check to see if this is like the main like folklore tale like that I've heard of, like why the sun like goes away and rises up?
Yeah,
Can
sure.
I make a religion check for that?
Of course.
15.
Yeah, you know the story. It is it has a few variations, but basically it is like one of the stories that are connected to Luxia and the birth of the sun, and that is especially popular as a fairy tale amongst children and amongst uh, believers of the sun goddess, the light goddess.
Hmm. Neat.
Well, I guess we'll have to see if there is an angry goddess behind all this.
Well, if that is the case, I certainly do hope we all make it out of this.
I certainly do hope she looks the part.
Okay, so now you have gotten close to the beach. The boat is set ashore, and you can disembark if you wish to.
I immediately
course.
disembark and just
The
like
beach
start
is yeah. Okay, the
start looking
beach.
around, seeing is there any like wildlife like on the beach, like crabs, like seashells, anything like that?
Yeah, you can see a few crabs that are scuttling away. Um, the first thing you notice when you step foot on the sand, that it seems to be a bit slick and spongy underfoot, and that the sand all around you is pitch black.
Oh, great. We have to
this
muck
ash?
around in this rough terrain.
Is this
And
ash?
no, it seems to consist of the black rocks that you found earlier, or
Hmm.
but
Wait, so
way
then
way
then
finer.
I'll lean down, try picking up it, and do I end up with the same black rocks that we got back on the first island that we came from?
Yeah,
So
different sizes, but yes, you would definitely say that the rocks could come from this place. And seeing as you
I pull out the one that I had from earlier and just compare them. I'm just like,
yeah,
no, this is definitely our location.
Wait a minute.
and
Sand, right?
yes,
This is
Okay. Airoth,
sand.
don't move.
hmm?
I'd like to. Everyone, just look around you. See if there's any footprints. Ones that haven't been washed away yet.
Oh, I should have also specified that too. I was looking for footprints as well.
Mhm.
Can I roll
While
investigation?
you're doing all this useful stuff, I would like to help Lady Strawing out of the boat. Like the
Gunmar
gentleman
can
I
help
am.
her. Look at those arms. He can help her.
Yeah, but he's a brute. He doesn't know.
You mean
Okay.
he doesn't know how to carry a woman, independent woman, off a boat?
This
She don't need no man.
She can decide herself.
she
Exactly.
definitely doesn't need you. That's for sure.
Ooh, someone's spicy.
I think it was that whole wild mother thing. It's gotten to him. He's having a challenge of faith.
Okay, then please.
Makes sense. Yeah.
The
I'd
two
like
of
to
you.
render help to whoever's investigating. So help.
I would be the one investigating. So do
Okay.
I get advantage on that or
Yeah,
what?
exactly.
So investigation?
Yeah, either investigation or perception, depending on how, if you want to actually search the area where you're looking at, where you are standing right now, or if you want to look a bit further into the distance if you can see anything.
I'm gonna do so I get advantage on this?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do perception.
Oh,
Natural
nice.
20.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. In fact, in the distance, you can see a small, a few footprints. They seem to have landed somewhere else along the beach, and you can also see a small boat that is lying there. It is leading towards the mountains. On the other side of you, you can see a small hut in the distance. It looks to be a small round hut, and there also seem to be footsteps going into that direction, but
From the beach?
not from the beach itself, at least not from the area where the boat is. It's just like, it looks like somebody has been walking around on the beach from the hut and back towards it.
But it's completely separate from the other footprints, right?
Exactly.
Okay, gents. If
We
we're
have
here
two
for Klaus,
paths. We have that hut, and looks like the main path to finding a hunter.
well, I don't see any reason to bother the old woman.
Let's head this way. And I just point towards like the first set that you mentioned, and just go and just start like marching through the thick
Very well.
sand.
Lord Black, quit helping that young woman out and let's go.
You sure you don't want to talk to the old lady? You seem like quite the charmer. Maybe you could get her to.
Well, if she doesn't like elves, she's not gonna like me. And I'm the worst kind of elf you can find. A half-elf.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry for you.
Sorry, half-dark elf, I should say.
Oh,
Even worse.
I'm even more sorry. Yeah, okay. Well, then in that case, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Valentine, the orbs, that'll help.
I'm sorry?
The light orbs, I'd appreciate that if you could do that right now.
Sure, but if we happen into combat, I might have to drop them.
That's fine. I have my own source of light.
Okay.
I
keep
just
dancing lights up then.
And I just like shake like the shield like I like shake like my forearm and just like to show that I have the shield to like light up. And I just then continue walking through. Just
So
walking through.
because dancing lights gives us like 4 different orbs, I'll just like kind of attach one to each of us as we travel.
Alright.
Are the other two staying on the boat, or?
No, they're coming.
No,
You
no,
guys are
they're-
coming, right?
Yeah, they're coming with you.
Mr. Biceps, are you with us?
Well,
Wow,
if-
Lord Black, quit fawning over him as I feel up his bicep. Seriously, the guy has a name.
if my ex can be of help to you,
If we have time later, you might want to share your diet and your workout plans. That'd be nice.
This will be
eggs, lots of eggs.
an interesting first
I
encounter.
thought so.
Well,
Probably lots of goat milk too.
Oh
rock.
yeah.
forward, gentlemen. Let's rock.
And roll.
Good.
So, do you want us to roll?
No, I
Roll
meant rock
for
and
what?
roll.
What do you want to roll for?
Oh God! Initiative.
What?
Well, if you want to fight some crabs, simple crabs.
You know what? I attack the crab. No, I don't.
Okay.
I just like. I'm assuming I'm like a few feet, like I'm like a little bit ahead of everyone else, considering I was the one that took the initiative to go following the track.
Hey, I helped you. Says Valentine reproachfully.
I'm the one that rolled that nat 20. So
With
okay.
my help, says
Fair enough.
Valentine.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go.
Basically, you have you looked into one direction, and Valentine said something like, "Hey, I can't quite make it out, but do you see what that is?" And when you looked, you absolutely 100% identified it as footsteps.
Bam.
That's what happens.
See,
it's
I asked
canon.
God, and God said yes.
Hey, so I guess it's canon that Airoth has good eyesight now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wild Mother.
It's Seamother.
I'm pretty sure she's a little bit bitter about that. So
Okay, so you see, you are closer to the footsteps now. You can see that there are 4 footprints and a drag mark along the beach towards the mountain side. They seem to be very heavy footsteps.
very happy footsteps.
Heavy.
Oh, heavy. Ooh.
Oh,
Let's say happy. What?
would
It
I
wasn't.
be?
We're not
could
as
I,
with
could I roll?
penguins. Happy
Could I
feet.
roll a survival check to see if I recognize like these footsteps at all?
Okay.
That's a 20,
Yeah.
a dirty 20.
Okay. They seem to be from heavy boots. From the profile, you wouldn't be. You're not sure. It is not something you've seen before, but well, you would say that those were humanoids, but very heavy ones.
We might be dealing with heavy grunts or something. Well, let's continue. And we
Yes,
just
let's.
keep following the footprints.
Okay.
I'd like to use the help action to help him track.
Well, it's
Well,
not
not
really
for-
hard.
it's-
For
It's not that really hard
after-
considering I rolled the nat 20. I could
Yeah,
basically see
after-
the rest of the path, right?
after finding the footsteps, it's actually easy to follow it towards the mountain range.
Yeah, just look for the
Uh,
imprints.
Yeah, and in the distance, you can see that they stop at a big boulder.
Well, that isn't conspicuous at all.
Gunmar.
If we could get, I could try my hand first. Just like crack my, just like crack all my fingers. Just be like, well, Gunma, if you would please help me, I'd appreciate it. And
Valentine kicks back and relaxes.
I get ready
me
to
too.
like start like trying to push like the big boulder like to like the left of where we like from the front that we found it.
Okay.
Okay, wow. Thanks, guys.
So, Airoth and Gunmar pushed the boulder aside, and behind it there is a cave entrance.
Well, if anyone wants to stay outside, just let us know.
No,
'Cause I
this
think
point,
going
this part is
forward-
what I'm good at, actually.
There are a few glowing rocks inside the cave that shed it in a dim light. But
Dim
Is this
otherwise,
helpful?
Well,
Can somebody
I
explain something to me? Sorry.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Metagame
sure.
question here. Dim light, what disadvantage does that pose?
I don't think that does. I
It
have a
just
player's
limits your
handbook.
field of view, right?
Yeah, it just limits your field of view. Complete darkness is what gives you disadvantage.
Perfect.
and
okay.
yeah, and your perception checks, if you don't have another light source, get a -5.
Oh, forget that. I'm
Oh.
keeping dancing lights up then.
But I will take out my warhammer from my right hip, and just smack it and just like lightly tap it on my shield, and it just like I cast light on my shield.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
more
Does that
light
take your
sources you have.
concentration?
Yeah, that is concentration. That's concentration.
Okay. Do you have any other concentration spells?
Only fog cloud, but I don't think we're gonna need that.
Oh, then yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Well, let's go.
Okay, let's
Okay.
just-
Before we enter, Gumar, why don't you join our friend up front and Stralving? Sorry. Stralving, why don't you hang back with me? I put my arm around her shoulder.
If you try anything funny, I will turn back around and slap you on the head. I hope you know that.
I'm already trying something funny, you know. You can look at Valentine and it's like looking at an oil puddle made human form.
Oh god.
So greasy.
Oh my god, he's
So
that
slick.
Jesus, he needs to take a shower.
Lord Jacobs is sulking in the middle.
Oh
Okay,
god.
let's see.
That health bar just tells me everything I
I
need to
cast
know.
charm person on her. I don't
I'm
just
just-
imagine the effect.
I'm just preparing. So okay. So basically, you are in the back. Lord, whoop,
Oh god.
Valentine's in the
do.
back with Stralving, yeah.
and Lord Jacobs goes in the middle, like this.
Yep.
All right. He's a bit hard to see. Can I make him glow?
I'm rogue, of course I'm hard to see.
Now he glows.
Ugh, I'm yellow.
You look like a sun, bro.
He's got
Praise the sun.
praise the sun.
Yeah, that's just for better visibility. You can always turn it off
Yeah.
or make it white.
Oh,
I don't know how that looks. Well, now he's a bit grayer. Okay, it is sort of a gray area. All right. So you enter the cave. It looks like somebody has been passing through here.
looks like we might have company that we will be running into.
And that's why Valentine pulls out his rapier, even though he doesn't plan on swinging it.
Warhammer already out for Airoth.
Okay. Well, you're not really. Well, you hear you hear Valentine talking in the back, and you cannot really make out anything inside of the cave further down. But yeah, you see that somebody has been dragged through here a while ago.
Is there like any diverting paths or anything?
Well, for now, it goes the path goes around the corner, and after a while, you get to a T crossing, and you can either go further forward or you can turn right.
Where do the skid marks continue going, or do they stop?
They go to your right, actually. Okay, so please make a perception check.
Up. Okay, so
Everyone or just?
Yeah, everyone.
18. God, I keep
Gotta whip out my sheet.
7.
Ooh.
Yep, that's a 7.
And then Valentine's got a roll.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I see all. I know all.
Alright.
Lord Jacobs is so annoyed by Valentine's talking that he doesn't really hear anything as Valentine suddenly stops talking because he can hear something from in front of him. It sounds like the snipping noise of crabs. At the same time, Airoth, who's a bit more up front can hear voices coming from the other direction.
Do we want to head forward or to the side?
You
Because
What are
I
you
can,
think
thinking? Enemies up front?
I think both. Considering I'm hearing voices on the other side.
Okay. I think
I'd say we head for the. It was the right side, right? That we heard the voices from.
yes.
that's where I'm thinking of heading to.
Let's head there first. We can deal
Okay.
with whatever that snipping is. Probably a giant crab or something.
I'm not going to investigate that on my own. But if something comes up behind me, it'll be too late. So
Everyone, follow me. And I just like move forward.
Okay, so
I'm
you
assuming
go.
by the time we got in the cave, like the ash, like the thick ash, is like gone. Like it's no longer feels like it's sticky anymore. It's not sticky anymore.
Yeah, of course. It's you're standing on firm ground. Okay, so you're going the way up front. As you continue onwards, the snipping noises go louder. You enter a big cavern. There is iron barred cage standing in front of you. You see a small stool, and next to that stool, you see a few giant crab carapaces that obviously seem to have been opened, and somebody has removed all the flesh from them.
when you say giant, how giant are we talking?
Well, medium-sized giant crabs.
Like
Oh,
as
no.
big as a person?
Yeah. Well, you
Holy
can see
crap.
them.
Giant phobia, watch out.
Yeah, you can also see a few alive ones. Exactly 5 of them behind the bars in the cage.
Is the door open?
No, the door is closed and locked with a big padlock.
Hmm.
Uh,
Wait,
I'm
is somebody
going
here though?
Hmm?
Is somebody here, or is it just
No.
the crabs?
It is just the crabs.
But
you
is there
hungry?
like anything farther ahead?
No, there is just it's just a crab pen. Well, you can also see a few buckets standing around. A few of them have hollowed out crab scissors in them, and well, the tools you would need to split
Remove
the
crab
crabs
arms?
open.
So crab crackers.
I'm assuming like blunt objects.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, good. Good to know.
But
Wait,
That's
but wait, the
comforting.
drag marks came this way, didn't they?
no, the other one.
Oh, oops. Well, I look at the crabs and I say, "We'll get you guys out, but first we have to secure this place."
Okay, let's head back, and then we go the other way that we didn't go.
Okay.
More
As
crabs.
you yeah, as you go away from this food storehouse, basically, that's what it looked like, and get back to the intersection, and you take the other way. You can hear the voices growing louder, and those of you who understand Dwarvish will
I understand Dwarvish.
Nope.
basically understand it, although they seem to be speaking with quite a bit of an accent. Like, oh, you'll think that he really will summon the destroyer of worlds? Ma, I think so.
I just
Is it-
I just raised my fist with the shield, just like to tell like everyone to like stop, so we can like listen in.
Hmm. Okay, what you also see as you come closer is that the rough stone of the cave makes way for wait a second. Where's my bell?
Uh-oh.
Just missing a few. For carved stone instead of the rough cave stone. It looks like there has been a breach in the walls right up ahead, and behind that you see a large hall with columns and tables and benches made of stone. The voices seem to be coming from there, and yeah, they seem to be talking about somebody who wants to summon a thing they call the Destroyer of Worlds. But how can killing one human make this happen? Oh, not any human. He is the ancestor of the legendary hunter who created the sun. And you think the Destroyer of Worlds will take this sacrifice and come here? Well, the sun is a goose, according to those followers of Luxia. And the great destroyer of world is a huge goose as well, although a much mightier one. So it makes sense in a way.
I start to like inch closer and closer and closer. Do I have to roll a stealth check?
Yes, please, if you want to.
Oh
Are you
god,
in plate?
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yes, I am in chainmail. So
I would like to
6,
hide.
11.
I'd like to stand with my hands akimbo.
26. Oh my god.
Wait, do you need a stealth roll from me too?
Wait a second.
Do you want to hide?
I'm not really. I'm just standing there like an asshole.
I'm just hiding. That's
Well,
why
if you want to move closer into the room, then you would need to
All right,
roll
fine.
stealth.
Oh
Okay.
no, no, it's gone. It's gone AWOL. It's gone AWOL.
Mm.
I hide behind us.
Okay, so Airoth seems to be a bit clumsy at sneaking through the room as as Valentine tries to sneak behind him, but as Airoth makes a sound that that those two beings don't seem to have heard, he hisses something like "Quiet!" which grabs their attention as they look at each other. I think there's something there.
Oh, it's gone to shit. Everyone, get ready.
Lord Jacobs just
They
shakes his head.
I just fling a sacred flame like right out into the open.
I
to see
cast
if I can
minor illusion.
go for
initiative.
here. So to see what happens first, they haven't. They most likely know you are there, but let's see.
I'll roll terrible.
Okay, and
Wow.
a minute.
And that's how we worked.
And that's the end of Airoth Tearful, because he's only got 10 health. Oh
Ow,
my god.
How do I have more health than you?
Very.
I'm level 1!
Me too.
What's your con?
Like 16?
I have 14.
Oh, maybe I should be tanking.
I got
No.
an AC of 18.
Oh, well, there's the difference. I have an AC of like 13.
Okay, let's see. Oop. There we go.
Oh,
so I
God.
said
Look at
that
these initiative rolls.
Oh god, this is awful.
Oh my God. None of us rolled above a 6.
Oh my
including
mean,
the NPCs.
Yeah, the lady got a
We're
12
gonna-
though.
Oh, okay.
All right. There's someone here. He runs in your direction. We've got intruders. As he
and I just yell at them in Dwarvish, "Don't attack us, and no harm will come to you."
Okay, he seems to ignore this, and instead he he suddenly starts to grow.
Ugh.
Oh shit!
What did you say to him? What did you do?
He's
I
large
think you
now.
insulted him. Did you viciously mock him?
No, that's your job.
Maybe he did a spell wrong. Something. I don't know. Seems weird.
Oh god, I'm converting to my other character now. Voice, because things are going to shit. I should have done a different voice.
It's okay. It happens.
We got company. Watch it. Incoming.
I don't see why we're trying to hide. I say standing akimbo. They see us.
Well.
So are
Oh,
we
no,
gonna
it
fight on the
seems-
side of this mountain picture?
We need to find, just theater of mind, because battle
okay.
maps make battles much longer in my experience.
Okay,
So-
makes sense.
Yeah. Really forgot my own names now. Okay. There's the NPCs. Straving. Oh no, we need to do something. Mm,
No shit.
Yeah, no shit.
by the might of Lakshia, I channel your hammer. And she seems to, or she summons some sort of staff that turns up behind the dwarf.
Oh, spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that
Nice.
attacks him.
It
But-
misses though.
Misses.
Damn it!
Lord Black, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'm hidden.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna get out my short bow and shoot the big small dwarf. I don't know, how big is he? Is he like normal size now? Or?
No, he's large.
Argent and charge.
Large
Large
and
and
charge, yeah.
Oh,
Uh, no.
God, we're all rolling pretty bad.
That's still 7 damage.
Yeah, so 15,
At what-
15 to hit. Is that okay?
Nope.
Oh, that misses? Wow. Okay.
That's annoying. Okay.
Well, the arrow hits, but
It
actually,
clicks
it-
off.
yeah, it flicks off the scale mail he's wearing.
That's annoying. Yeah, that's my
I'm-
turn.
That's your turn.
Oh
Okay.
god, I gotta wait. I'm not used to rolling this bad in initiatives.
Seriously.
It's Gunmar's turn. Oh no! Let me. Let my axe. That's actually a sword, but I was too lazy to change this. Be yours. And he runs forward and slashes the huge dwarf.
Lucky shot.
Okay. The other one's pretty enraged now as well. And he also mumbles and grows in
Oh
size.
god.
And so it's
This-
Airoth's turn. Yeah,
Okay, so
exactly.
which one was it that was attacked? This one? This one was the one that was attacked and got hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to throw down my warhammer, going to like start waving my fingers, and then I'm gonna clap, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at that one
Oh, you don't have Warcaster?
for a natural one.
Uh,
I should have gone halfling. My bad. Completely missed this.
that's what everyone says when they roll that one.
I should have been a halfling.
Play.
Yeah, the guiding bolt sizzles and hits a column that's now glowing a bit.
Oh, it's not good. I need
Do you have
help.
any bonuses? No, you cast Guiding Bolt. I don't think you could do anything. Yeah.
Nope. I have a reaction, but that's
Mm.
about it.
So let me understand this right. This big guy here is based with Airoth and Gunmar. Is that correct?
Yep.
Perfect. So it's my turn.
And also a spiritual weapon from Stralvin.
I don't know if spiritual weapon will count for this, but I'm
Nope.
going to cast. No, I don't think it's going to. Okay, let's go through the character sheet menu. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't rolling for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to beat a save of 13, or else they take 12 psychic damage.
On the one who's already damaged.
Oh, ignore the second one. Sorry, I just
Yep.
rolled it manually. The one that was already damaged.
All right, that's wisdom save, wisdom save.
Nice.
So
That-
wait.
So it has to immediately move
second.
away.
Poison
So, yeah.
spells and illusions. So he has an advantage,
Oh,
but
really?
he still doesn't.
Wait,
Oh,
is it an
he's got-
illusion?
Oh,
Is it an illusion?
saving
Hang on.
throws against
Hmm.
poisons, spells, and illusions.
Oh, yeah, it is a spell.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
Is a spell, but he
it
still
isn't-
fails.
But it's an
So
enchantment.
Got it. So
And he's
he
gotta move
takes
as-
12 psychic damage and has to
And
move
he's got to
away.
move away. As
Yeah,
far
And
as
incurs
possible.
opportunity attacks from 1, 2, and maybe spiritual weapon.
No, I don't think
Yes,
spiritual weapon counts for this.
Okay,
He
so
looks
from
away.
Airoth and
Unfortunately, I dropped my warhammer to
Gun- you
do
can punch
that.
him.
Yeah, I'll just.
what is this? Oh,
7.
Ooh,
he runs away.
nice.
And
Gunmar has that attack.
now's our turns. Yeah, he also
Oh
hits
my
him,
god.
and this hit goes straight through and cuts a deep wound into his back, which he doesn't recover
bad.
from. Now there's
So,
only one
did I
more
just read
remaining.
this right? We just did 27 damage on that spell. Nice. Woo!
No, 8. Yeah, 8 plus 12, 18 damage. 20 damage, yeah, 20.
And now it's back
right.
to top of the round.
So that's your round? Okay. Then
Yep, that's
that
it. I'm not
one's-
gonna inspire.
That one's dead. Straving moves her weapon and lets it attack the other guy, which fails.
Oof.
And
Swing
so
and
it
miss.
is Lord Jacob's Black's turn. Currently, there are no allies standing in front of this other enemy, so you would have to hide to get your
Sneak attack.
sneak attack.
I'm just gonna cast Ray of Frost. Oh, sneak! God damn it!
Oh!
Okay.
Can you actually get sneak attack on that?
No, I just
No.
forgot uncheck the box.
It automatically does it. It automatically
Oh.
does it.
Yeah.
But it's still missed,
But-
right?
Ah, so you're an arcane trickster. Okay.
No, he's multi-classed into sorcerer.
Oh right, I forgot. How could I
Okay, the
forget?
ray of frost whizzes past the Durgar enemy and hits a wall behind him.
Yeah, you guys had this last time, so I'm not worried. I'm still gonna hide though. Use my bonus action to hide if possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Then please roll for stealth. Okay,
Ah.
nice one.
Nah.
That went from a 5 to a 12. God damn.
All right. It is Gunmar's turn. This killing machine runs towards the other enemy, and
Sexy
this
killing machine.
sexy killing machine
Stupid sexy.
So good looking. It's
swings his
illegal.
sword. Oh, for
70% slashing. Oh my
damage.
god.
Well, but in turn,
Uh-oh.
oh, now it is the turn of the big dwarf, and he raises his war pick, and whoop, yeah, with it, like normal size.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second, there's something missing here. So he
You're
has to
sounding
use his.
distant.
Yeah, I've been mumbling to myself. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So he's
Okay.
using his javelin instead of his war pick because the attack's missing, and I'm too lazy to make this work right now. And 13 isn't enough to hit that guy after all. And so it is Airoth's turn.
So I'm going to run up and I'm going to pick up my warhammer and I'm just gonna start running and then I'm just gonna swing with my warhammer.
All right. That
23.
hits. Nice. Roll for damage.
That's 5.
Don't you get something that adds damage for a tempest?
I think that's at a later level, I do believe.
Okay.
Let me actually double check that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think that's a level 14. I do believe
Oh.
that I get that. Because I got a player's handbook with me right now, so I could just double check if I get anything. No, yeah, I get that at 8th level.
Okay. Later.
Okay.
I get that feature at 8th level to where I can pour in like one or two d8 thunder or lightning damage. That's
Okay.
at 8th
Well,
level. That I get
still,
that.
you bonked him for 5.
Yeah, that's good. Now the question is he gonna attack me?
It's funny
Next
that you
turn
punched
commander.
the other guy harder than that.
So was that a round?
Oh wait, the 7 hit
With 7?
the unarmed strike. That was that rolled the 7.
I thought that was the damage.
No, that was the attack.
Oh,
the
shit,
unarmed
no.
strike did not hit.
Yeah.
The
Now,
Is he
Warhammer
Warhammer
still
hit.
dead, though?
I tried smacking him with my shield, but I just whiffed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then it's Valentine's turn, I guess.
Oh. Oh, already? Okay. How far is the other enlarged dwarf, if you don't mind me asking?
Should be around 60 feet right now. Since you were
Huh.
further in the back and the rest was further ahead of
Oh,
you.
60 is just fine. I'm going to do a little bit of vicious mockery. Hey, when
Alright.
you enlarge like that, does everything enlarge?
Oh, that's good.
And I look suggestively down at his breech.
Okay, out of character, I actually do wonder, is Valentine bisexual?
You don't need to know that.
'Cause I'm just
Uh,
wondering, considering he's like flirting
there we
with
go.
everyone, it's like, huh?
So DC 13,
Wisdom.
and he takes 1 psychic damage.
And I do believe
Okay.
that you also
yeah.
get.
So he
What
also has
do
a
you
disadvantage on the
mean?
next attack.
Yes, he has disadvantage.
I'm just saying, and I'm just gonna give Airoth Bardic Inspiration too.
Thanks for that.
Okay, and 1 damage as well.
So he's slightly hurt from that comment. You know it's true.
I mean, tiny PP is a tiny PP. You can't change that.
Micro penis stays micro even if you enlarge. Just saying.
I was scared to say that, but oh my god. Great.
That's
Great.
the end of my turn, yeah.
Alright. Raving uses her spiritual weapon to attack once.
Finally.
Which actually hits this time. She also tries to looks ready to cast healing magic if any one of you should get hurt, which didn't happen so far. And it's Lord Jacob's Black's turn.
Yeah, I'm hidden, so I'm gonna pull out my short bow. Or am I hidden? Did I hide?
Yes,
Did I
Yes.
hide?
Yeah.
No, I think you rolled pretty bad.
Yeah, that's why.
He rolled
I rolled a 12.
I think
It
has
was
to be
enough for
against-
them.
Oh,
Yeah, it's against their passive perception, and they're not very perceptive.
They're
so
not
to
that
speak.
they're not that street smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so short bow.
All right. Ooh,
Hey.
nice one. Okay, tell me how he dies.
Well, I just pop out of my hidey hole, let loose an arrow, and hit him right between the eyes, and he just flumps to the ground.
Oh,
As he
That
does.
was
Beautifully done.
He also shrinks back to normal size.
Well, this was
And-
quite successful. Normally,
Yeah, I was expecting to get hurt or someone swinging an attack at me, but I guess not.
Yeah, normally,
guys, we did like
normal-
30 damage. Come on.
normally in fights, this doesn't go well. Last adventure, it was a whole like. I mean,
Well, that's
I
because
don't
you
like to
have
talk
me here,
about it.
darling.
Yeah, you
Okay.
seem to know what you're doing. This is quite refreshing, actually.
After that happens, I just like start saying, "Is anyone hurt? Is anyone hurt? I can heal if anyone needs it."
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. No worries.
You should have given that bardic inspiration to him to make that attack even higher, bro.
Well, I'm already down to my last one, so we take a long rest. So I'm gonna hold on to that one.
Okay, so anything on the drawers that might help us? Anything else in the room? Let me do a perception check
Okay.
to see if I can see anything. Okay, well, probably can't.
Oh. Well, you search
That's a
the
10.
dwarves, and one of them seems to be carrying a steel pendant engraved with draconic scales that might catch a few gold coins.
Can I walk over and see if I recognize what deity that is with the religion check?
Yeah, sure.
18.
It's not exactly a religion, but you recognize it anyway, since the Dragon Queen is by some regarded as some kind of deity, although she is just an ancient golden dragon that is ruling her own country. But
So not Bahamut or anything like that. whatever the
Yeah,
Muhammad
well,
equivalent here is.
there's none yet. She's basically the ruler of her own country, but yet she has these pendants given out to her warriors. Those dwarves are definitely not her warriors, so maybe they took it from one of them. Still, it is worth a few gold coins. Also, you
Right.
find a purse with 100 silver pieces in it.
Do we want to split that?
Well, I did snatch 10 gold from. I say nothing, actually. I just shut my mouth.
I take out 33 silver pieces from the. Oh God, do we want to split it between the two that also came along with us?
Well, I whispered to Airoth, she's of the faithful sort. She'll be fine. Just hand me the money.
Okay, fine. Everyone gets 20. And the four of us get 25. And I pocket 25 of the silver pieces.
So that's 25 each, right?
Yes.
Okay, what about the gold? Well, we have to sell it, right? So. Lord Jacobs, you look like the. I want to say trustworthy, but I really don't.
Yes, I'm very trustworthy, actually.
Inside
You know what?
check.
I'm actually.
I'm just kidding.
Actually, Airoth, I don't really trust you with money either. What with
I
the
mean,
whole like wild lady and stuff.
The thing with me is, I am a thief. I can't lie about that. But I'm a lord and I'm a noble, so I already have quite a bit of money. So I don't really.
So I could.
So I'm just gonna take it and we'll split it up later when we sell it.
Whatever. If anything, I'll just give all these silver pieces to charity.
What?
Don't do that. Don't waste your. I mean, don't do that. I say, giving a sideward glance to Straw. Wow, her name is so hard to remember.
Stralving.
Yeah.
Stralving.
You know what? Do whatever you wish with your money. I know where I'm going to spend mine. I wink at Gunmar.
Just the kids back home need this. That's all I know.
You know, it's good that you have purpose in life, other than, religion.
I grew up like that, and I don't want anyone else living like that. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Very well. I'd like to take that little piece of volcanic rock that I found in the tent, and as an insult, I will pop it into one of the dead dwarves' mouth.
Okay.
So it looks like he's biting into like volcanic rock, and be like, "There, he died tasting his homeland."
Okay.
Just
Stralving.
Airoth he just smirks at that. He's just like, huh.
Meanwhile, Stralving takes a look around. She's like, what is this place? Could this be one of those scars that everyone has been talking about?
Sorry,
Those
what now?
Scars?
evil places?
Would I know what this is? Would I know like what she means
Yeah,
by a scar?
Yeah, a scar is basically a place that's well, let's say the world has a few cracks in them, some sort of rifts that open into ancient ruins of sorts that nobody can really explain why they're happening. And they usually are crawling with monsters and evil beings from, well, nobody really knows where, but they seem to be older than anything in the world.
Right. So
There are adventurers that are focused on.
Where do the skid marks go from earlier? Because that was on the
Since there is no real well, you can see that a part of it is dragged going into the room, but since the room here seems to be cleaned out, you cannot see where they go. but there is only one other way out of this room, and it's it
Back where we
seems to
came from.
be no one other way, opposite side of where you came from. Like at the end of the hallway, there is some sort of archway, and you can see stairs leading up behind that.